Alright, guys. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. I originally was not going to do a video on this. Well, I mean, maybe eventually I might have. But I actually, it's like, once I saw some of the replies, and quotes coming in to this tweet, I was like, oh, okay, I mean, I guess we could just talk about this briefly. About the 10th anniversary. So the 10th anniversary is definitely the best celebration in Dokkan history. But certainly players definitely seem a lot more agitated than I can ever remember. And this is not just like... the easy conclusion to come to is, oh, global players. Those silly global players, like, so enraged always. And now it's coming. But it's actually not just global players. A lot of the Japanese players have been very upset about many... EZAs in particular, I think. Gresh covered this, where he talked about how mad the Japanese players were about Namek, Goku, and Full Power Frieza. Now, I actually quite like Full Power Frieza. I think he's really good. Namek Goku, he's a little, But Full Power Frieza, I think, is quite good. In particular, I don't know, like, people are upset that this guy is, like, decimating everything. I was tagged in a tweet, actually. Why don't I just pull it up here? Why don't I just grab this? All right, right here. So, got a Japanese player right here. Half of the 10th anniversary featured characters were weaker than Gohan absorbed Buu. So in the end, I ended up wishing for the ultimate destruction of past characters, same level as the 10th anniversary featured characters. So let's take a look here. So Buhan over them. Buhan over them. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I mean, what I put Buhan... Maybe Full Power Frieza you could talk me into. I like Full Power Frieza, man. I do. But yeah, Buhan is ridiculous. Buhan is so far ahead of, like, all these other EZA TOS. Well, actually, Cell is kind of right there with... See, that's the thing. Like, I kind of listen to this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, but then, like, my head starts spinning, and it's like, bro, like, Cell's kind of, like, right there with him, man. Cell's good. Cell's really good. So, it's like, I mean, I could understand it. Like, this guy is ultra popular. Huge popular character. So, I mean, he gets his EZA, and, I mean, he's good. Like, he's mid/good. He's not great. He's not, like, horrible. He's just mid/good. Right, is what this guy is. The thing I think that hurts this guy, and I mean Frieza as well, is they are slot 1 characters. That's the thing. They are fish outside of slot 1. Like, maybe Goku could handle it a little bit better, I think, in, like, slot 2 or 3. While this is up right here. But it's like... bro, like, they're slot 1 characters. Namek, Goku, and Full Power Frieza. So, like, it's... I don't know. I think he's got a lot of frustrations high. So, my tweet right here was that it just seems like the 10th anniversary, like, has the most fighting, the Dokkan community. And I'm just talking about the Dokkan community. I'm not referencing, like my battles with, like, Geekdom or anything like that, right? I'm just talking about specific Dokkan community arguing here. And, like, the 2022 Worldwide Download Celebration was bad. And that was the introduction of the carnival banners and a whole new coin and stuff like that. So it just led to a lot of frustrations, like very easy, obvious thing to point to. The celebration, even though that Cooler Worldwide was, I mean, maybe a top 3 celebration in Dokkan history, even still, 10th anniversary is going to end at number 1, 9th anniversary is 2, and then maybe the Cooler Worldwide is the 3rd best celebration ever. It's in the discussion. Top 5, 100%. Top 3, very, very likely, right? But despite the fact that it was so good, you know, people were, like, mad and arguing nonstop. I mean, it is the Dokkan community. It's what people typically usually do all the time, but it was definitely really heightened during that Worldwide Download Celebration, right? And then, yeah, New Year's 2022 was bad. Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo. I mean, that Ultimate Gohan reveal as not Beast Gohan... That was an all-timer. So, let's look at some replies and quotes. Let's just see what people are saying. With the Sing and JP players and read so many complaints. Yeah, dude, I've like I've seen a lot of this JP player complaining. So I don't know. This is more of a meme reply right there. I would highly encourage link leveling in the Mr. Popo event, obviously. Expectations are rightfully sky high. True. But, I mean, is it ridiculous to say expectations were met? Let me pull up Toon Rami. I like the way he dresses up the roadmap. Let me grab Toon Rami's last roadmap update. All right, here we go. He already kind of has the couple of characters sort of filled in, but I mean, it is very likely. So let's look at this. So yeah, I mean, okay, so part 3, by the way, should indeed this is the start of part 3. So you know, it's essentially in 48 plus 12. So it's like 60 hours from now is when part 3 is actually going to begin. I feel like we're probably going to see the 4 LR EZAs at the exact same time. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, LR Gods, and the 2 Saiyan Saga. So all 4 7th anniversary LRs will just EZA at the same time. And then maybe that's something we'll then see for the next couple of years. So, you know, February, 23rd of 2026, we'll see, the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the Carnival base form Goku, and the Carnival Kid Gohan all EZA on the exact same day. Seems like what they might be kind of like lining up to. So, I mean, if we look at this, this does make me feel, again, shout out to Tsurami. I like the way he does these. This does make me feel like expectations were super sky high. And I mean, maybe I'm just speaking to myself, but I feel like they did hit them. Now, again, I know people get upset at, specific EZAs fumbled and stuff like that. But it seems like outside of, for a while I was saying like Dokkan Fest LR EZAs are always crazy. I definitely can't say that anymore. No way, right? That was definitely wrong of me. I think it's just that I think the part 1 anniversary like EZAs or like the Dokkan Fest anniversary EZAs, those will always be hits. I have 0% fear of the LR Gods and LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's EZA. 0%. They are going to be, I think in discussions with at least Beast and Tech Broly. Right now, my top 4 is Vegito, Gogeta, Beast, Tech Broly. I think that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the Gods have got to, at bare minimum, be in the Beast and Tech Broly conversation. That's what I'm thinking we are likely to see, right? So, again, I mean, who is a character that is fumbled looking at this? I mean, dude, my mind wants to go to Super Vegito, dude. I guess you could say Goku and Frieza, but Goku and Frieza as a summonable character. There's 6 LRs. Just because some of these LRs, Goku and Frieza, most notably, and probably Evolution Blue Vegeta number 2, just because some of those characters kind of are not the craziest, that doesn't even, a lot of these anniversary characters, throughout the years, we've had some weirdness to it, right? Grid Ape Vegeta, I thought was very underwhelming as an anniversary LR back then. Carnival Kid Gohan was definitely not as good as he could have been. I was never a fan of Broly, Chi, and Limo, right? Was never a huge fan of them. I think 17 and Golden Frieza were way better on EZA probably than they were when they originally came out too, right? There always are these characters that aren't really super crazy. Now, what definitely is true for this community is this is the first time the global players are kind of getting a lot of these characters at kind of the correct time. So Vegito and Gogeta, I mean, they're going to dominate the whole year. All of 2025, I think they're going to be, 2 of the best units in the game, or, top 5, probably until at least worldwide. I mean, I would, without question. All right, let's keep reading some more here. Amount of fighting is a testament to how many things Dokkan has messed up during Anniversary. Player base spending more time arguing about if units were made good enough or not. Then they messed up. Maybe, but I mean, this is not a Dokkan exclusive problem, right? Like any game that is getting constant like updates like this, I mean, there's always going to be characters that are going to be good, and there's going to be characters that are going to be underwhelming. Like it's I feel like you pull up any like game that's just constantly ongoing, getting like new characters and stuff like that. Let's see. Goku and Frieza certainly aren't good. Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. Wouldn't call Evolution Blue Vegeta good. I mean, I'd say he's good. Like, he's good, but it's like he just doesn't do anything. Like, I don't know. Like, he's not. I guess I would just have to fall into the like it's like he's not great, but he's not bad. But like Evolution Blue Vegeta is like to me way different than Goku and Frieza. I feel like I could run Evolution Blue Vegeta and I could count on him if there's not boss toxic mechanics. And Goku and Frieza are a coin flip at all times. Frieza's on the field, so wouldn't call Namek Goku. I agree. Wouldn't call Gohan good. Now this is where you fucking lost me, especially for an Anniversary Carnival LR. Are you going to call this Gohan worse than Int Kid Gohan? No fucking way. Okay. Let's take a look. I'm curious. So this would be, February 2023. Let's take a look. We're looking for, that looks like probably the part 1. We're not doing that. Yeah. Here we go. Perfect. When the Anniversary characters got their EZs. Let's take a look. Skip to the end. Look at Kid Gohan sitting at 10, dude. Like, I don't know. Now, of course, I'm not saying I was 100% perfect with this or 100% accurate or anything like that. Blah, 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 blah. But, like, I mean, that... I don't know. I probably like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like, I feel like I like him better in this Anniversary than I did that Kid Gohan in this Anniversary right here. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. How wonky the Anniversary units are this year? I mean, I don't... Are we just going to act like Gogeta and Broly had no... Because they had start of turn nonsense. Not start of battle, start of turn nonsense. I've been talking on Twitter a lot, and a lot of people, like, I don't know, like, the Gogeta shit just went right over their fucking heads, man. Like, Gogeta is 4th turn, start of turn to transform, right? So, if you leave him on rotation, on his 2nd turn, he can't transform. But if you float him on his 2nd rotation, you can transform. So, it's like, you pretty much have to float him, and then that gets you 1 turn quicker to his active skill, his taunt target mechanic, which is, you know, in discussion for best active skill in the game, right? But, like, that start of turn nonsense was an issue even for the Part 1 LRs. The Gammas. I mean, I don't know. Like, people just have goldfish memories, I feel like, a lot of the time. Because then, like, the Gammas, the Cell Max fight dropped a week after the Gamma, something like that. Like, they're fish. They're food to Cell Max turn 1 if he supers them, right? So, like, I mean, I was never the biggest fan of the Gammas. I mean, they could definitely have some good moments, but I don't know. It does kind of feel like people are just... I think Vector's comment of just the expectations has got to be it, because like things that have just kind of always been the same happen, and people are like, what this happened? It's like, yeah, man, like the last 10 years, kind of. 2 of them aren't even top 10. I mean, that's not yeah, but there is 6 LRs this year where there's never been that. 5 of 6 of them. So we're including Gogeta. Wonky parts in their kits. What's the wonky part of Gogeta? People hate this Vegeta, and I don't see it. He's fine. Turn 1, 2, and 3, he's fine in slot 2 and 3. I don't... bro, Twitter talks about this character like he's Frieza. The Goku and Frieza. Like, I don't know. I don't... Like, has this guy ever died for me in slot 2 and 3? I don't think so. I mean, you know, I've had to YOLO him with, you know, bad opening rotation, something like that in slot 1, but like that's not like this guy's not a slot 1 character. Like this kit literally says exactly like put him slot 2 or 3 fucker. Right? So like I don't know. I don't, like there's nothing wonky about Vegeta. Wonky? No. Well, I mean, okay. I would say I'm not a fan of this, that he has double guard right here. Pointless, right? I mean, you easily could have made this even 20% damage reduction would be nice. Something like that. I mean, Goku, I guess maybe because he's relying so much on dodge in slot 1, but like he's got this 200% defense from receiving an attack. I don't know. I find him like he's pretty good. The Veku active skill is like damn near best in the game. And then are we gonna say Gogeta is wonky? Because if you take out their active skills, I like Gogeta better than Vegito. But once you include active skills, I'm taking Vegito. So I'm not calling a Gogeta unit wonky. I think that's crazy. Like to see like this stuff, dude. Ed, bro. The 10th anniversary is the best. It's the best celebration ever, man. Like I don't like. You have to ignore so many things just to cry about like I don't know STR Evolution Blue Vegeta to pretend like this is not the best celebration ever. It's crazy. Like it's not even close, dude. The amount of content. Isn't that what everyone is always screaming about? Content. There's never even been a celebration ever with half as much content. And, I mean, I would point out that this is Global Player's first shared anniversary. The real fights, the major, like, ball-busting fights, should be with Part 3. That's, like, when they always drop. Like, Red Zone Broly. Let's take a look. Let's just Red Zone Broly. Actually, this is not what I want to look up. Because this is weeks later, right? Or like 2 weeks later or something like that. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Let's just look up Broly Red Zone. I did so many videos in the Broly Red Zone though. Like I might have to pause for a second. Oh, there it is right there. All right. Yeah, different time. Items right away. February 22nd. So see, there you go. Like, let's see. But, I mean, I'd say there's basically a 0%, like 0.00001% that this is not the best celebration ever. It's crazy. Theoretical good and bad units. Maybe. Maybe I even have a hand in that, sure. Fumble. What, dude? I don't. How is? Okay. I don't really understand the hatred towards this character either. Like at a certain point, like I'm definitely like. Well, I was gonna say an old man yelling at clouds, but it's more so I'm just confused at. Like I don't know why people don't like this guy. I don't get it. No clue. Because, again, like, you look at how people are talking, like, oh, man, he's not that good. And then it's like, okay, like, so, like, let's look at this. So, I mean, we know this is a tough fight. Let's take a look at the opening rotation we load into right here. Not good, obviously. And then chord. So, it's like, all right, well, YOLO. Let's see how we do. Okay, let's watch. So this cooler, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that this cooler hits very hard, right? Like, no way. So... But he supers. We had to go slot 1. We had to kind of YOLO it. We're good. We live. All right. Then we cut ahead a little bit. So here we are. Look at this. We're, pretty low on HP. Things haven't really gone super well. This metal cooler, he's supering for like, or this, giant metal cooler, he's supering for like 4 million or something like that, right? And Gohan eats it for this. Like when we're eating 4 million plus supers and he's hanging in there like that. Like, I don't know. Like, people, I don't know. I feel like it probably is just expectations that are impossible to hit, maybe. I don't know. Seems odd. Yeah, there's a good chance of that. I have no fear of them being fumbled. Expectations, yeah. Yeah, I felt like this guy might have misunderstood what I was saying. I'm not saying these celebrations are bad. I'm saying these are celebrations that have people arguing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the legendary 5th anniversary, which had, and then it also had. Told this wouldn't happen now that this thing happened. Jordan, true. I mean, I did think that frustrations would be less with the sync, and people are madder than ever. Yes, this is true, dude. This is so true. So many of the Dokkan, like, see, here's the thing. I'll argue all day long, but I mean, I have really like assimilated the role of a troll, man. Like, I don't know. Like, understand when you guys are arguing with me, there's a very good chance I'm like laughing while arguing. Like, I don't know. Like, I have, that's just what I've become, man. I, I'm like, people think that cat laughing emoji shit is just like make believe or something. Like, I'm actually doing that, man. I promise. I'm yeah. Like, argue with me at your own caution, because understand, like, I'm having fun and laughing while doing it. I actually haven't really seen like Fusion Wars, like Gogeta versus Vegito. Nothing really too bad. At least not that I've seen. Yeah, but again, it isn't just global players. It's not, because I mean, we a lot of the Japanese players are very upset too. Definitely not just a global player thing. Ha, yeah, Beast and Tech. I mean, dude, but they're so damn good. Yeah, this shit was, that was a different level, man. This that was a different level. Well, we're here, yeah. Well, yeah, people, yeah. The you guys remember the amazing, like, my best title ever? I've got a playlist for that. It's the Spirit of the Saiyans and the Pride of the Wicked Bloodline. That's what it's called. Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans. Yeah, this is my best title for the Esof Tab event. Pretty good title, guys. That celebration was so good, man. I don't care what anyone says. That celebration was fire. No one likes the niche characters. I mean, I don't know. Do they nail every single EZA? Every single EZA is good? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We see this. It's just they happen to pick a really a character that probably, yeah. They picked a character that people really, really love. We'll do a few more. Most of its character biases. Yeah, stuff like that for sure. Really no fighting when Frieza just dies. Oh, that's not true. Because Frieza dies in slot 2, and they go, he should have been in slot 3. Frieza dies in slot 3, and they go, well, for me, that doesn't happen. I go, oh, I guess he just kicked my ass. What? Nothing I could say. Nothing I could say. What are people fighting about? Let's see what the replies are here. Vegeta's a bum. Well, I mean, Goku and Frieza are. Okay. Now, yeah, I guess that is true. So, like, yeah, like people, I'm not really seeing too much Vegito versus Gogeta arguing, right? Like, I'm not really seeing that. And I'm not seeing a lot of Vegeta defenders. That's true. But every other unit, yeah. You know what? This is true. This is true. This is true. Main problem with Goku. Goku? Goku needs rainbow orbs to go slot 1. Oh! This guy. It's this Goku. Well, yeah, but that's he's talking about this. That's why I thought Super Easy A-Tech Cell and the Super Easy Int Gohan, they would be very helpful for Goku and Frieza for sure. Yeah, people are going crazy about that. Okay. That aren't even that necessary to complete the hard content they're releasing alongside them. See, like this. This is not true. It's not true. It's not true. At Keaton, Like, you got to be a global player with that one, man. Like, it's like the tough fights come. Like, it's part 3. It's part 3. Made it feel like you needed the new units. Not really. 8th anniversary Sin, like, was kind of the hardest fight, but it wasn't like, oh my god, like, right? Like, no. 9th anniversary, like, sure. Like once you got to the end, like Gogeta and stuff like that, definitely very tough. And yeah, 7th anniversary, that was a different time entirely because, I mean, the entire game basically sucked. Like, characters weren't even getting defensive mechanics. Like, every character didn't have defensive mechanics. The ROF Blues, who came out in May, had no defensive mechanics, right? Shit like that. Yeah, oh no, 100%. Yes. Yeah. All 3 celebrations. Cooler movie, the Superhero New Year's, and 10th anniversary are some of the best celebrations ever. That is a JP kind of thing, because obviously Global got anniversary many months later. But starting when Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo dropped on JP was one of the best stretches in Dokkan history. There was content every 3 days until March. It was crazy. Because remember, AGL Gohan and Cell got their EZAs, AGL Gogeta and Dragon Ball Super Broly. Like, it was just crazy. It was a crazy time. I need 8 more summons for Pity. I have all the new characters, besides Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Frieza. Get Super Saiyan 4 Goku. No spoilers, but, I mean, we could have predicted that, they're probably going to do some GT stuff or Super Saiyan 4 type stuff. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be getting a massive power buff from another character coming to Dokkan at some point. I don't know when. You are going to want this Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You're going to want him. I should do a video talking about that. It's tough, because once you start getting into spoilers, man, I'm kind of going to have to do it, though. I mean, it's been out for a while now. People know, but... Cock blocking us with the 7th year EZAs? I mean, Yekai, sure, man, but we'll see. We'll see. We definitely do need, like, really crazy fights, but you guys gotta understand, they drop these really crazy fights, and the coping for shit like Goku and Frieza and stuff, like, will be done. Because then people are gonna be mad, because it's like, yep, the character is shit. Yeah, non-stop fighting. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. Older events? Well, okay, hold on. Serena, you say Super Battle Road, but Battle Hard and Formidable Foes is basically kind of like a, modern day Super Battle Road. Boss Rush, I'm sorry. No offense to Sereno. Not the first person I've seen bring this up. People talk about Boss Rush so much, and I roll my fucking eyes through my skull, dude. No one likes Boss Rush. You guys just like the stones that come with it. That's it. I do. It's 5 Dokkan event runs. Y'all do not care about Boss Rush, man. You just like the 35 stones. That's it. They are giving tons of rewards and stuff like that. Y'all don't, I will push back on Boss Rush forever. I will always push back on Boss Rush. I do not hate this idea, though. Missions for the legendary events sounds cool. I remember they did that during the 7th anniversary, and it definitely was. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Everyone's going to defend their favorite characters. The characters they managed to pull instead of the ones they couldn't get. Vegeto's 1, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3, this is just the anniversary characters? No. I'm taking Vegeta over Frieza and Goku 100 times out of 100. Frieza and Goku, their bag is deeper than Vegeta. Like, they've got a bunch of, like, Goku could go slot 1. Frieza's got the active skill attack and the support and the damage reduction and stuff right? Like, they've got a lot of, like, abilities and stuff like that, but Frieza is such a fish, it just tanks the whole unit for me. Everyone was fighting in the lead up to the anniversary, too. Yeah, you're not wrong. I gotta take a look at this. Let me see this. Community cries for everything. That's true. Want to play 24/7. Characters aren't easy. It sucks. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, it is kind of one of those things. Yeah, when the strong boss comes, they complain too. That is true. That is true. They're going to drop Fusion Zamasu Red Zone Part 2 in 3 days, and it's going to go to crying. It's exactly what's going to happen. Alright, guys. I think we'll probably end here. Let me know what you guys think about the 10th anniversary. The sync is the recent community's in its worst state. No more waiting for 6 months to make opinions people had 6 months ago. Helping out small YouTubers. So that's good. It's because we're synced. Way more people giving their opinions on one thing at a time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't... It seems like this is just always the way it's going to be. People are always going to be at their throats, yeah. Okay, I like seeing people's most used. I feel like a lot of people's, like, most used lists do look pretty similar to this, right? Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this Gohan. Like, people, like, you see a lot of those similar looking lineups and stuff like that. Yeah. Alright, guys. We'll end there. Let me know what you guys think about the 10th anniversary. I'm pretty convinced, I'm pretty certain that this is going to end up being the best celebration in Dokkan history. We'll see what this part 3 looks like. 7th anniversary, LREZA's difficult fights, Purunga wishes, a lot of stuff coming in a couple of days.